Okay, in the last session, I am stuck in the custom pipe. Okay, so actually, I am some silly mistake on here. I am not write this syntax. Actually, on there, I only if you check the video, then I add these things. I'm not add the this search text because search text give this parameter and go to the custom pipe, go to the custom pipe and search value. This search. Okay, this value argument from on here. This is a spread arbiter. Spread come from value from here. Okay, custom pipe. This is argument 0. Come value from here. So that time I am checking this value is undefined. Okay, so that region data is not filtering on here. I am not passing any parameter. Okay, so I'm not suppose that I'm not passing any things. Then go value is undefined. So due to that reason, issue is coming. So just I run this application and show you what the issue on there. Okay, so my browser is showing. My browser is showing localhost 42.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Yeah, sorry for that. Actually, on here, actually put some code 420. Why? We want to put in different port. Okay. Go to- Okay. Can you see my browser?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm able to see.
Okay. So actually on in the last session, when I am searching on here, write ready RE double D Y RE R okay Q TH okay on here is not searching. Okay, so just I check on here search. Mm, search test. Okay, I copy the things and search. Okay, this is actually on here. I'm not using like. Then I enter the ready. Then data is coming on here. Type on here Chandra. Okay, then data is coming on here. Kumar. Then data is coming. So this is happening through the custom pipe. Okay, actually on here we have created the component. We have created the component on here. Okay, suppose that we have on here we have drop, we have on here drop down. Okay, So we have on here drop down, and I want search some data. I want search some data. Okay. So item of name. Okay. This is drop down. Okay. Item search some data. Throw uh, uh, throw some logic. So these things you can also write in the component. This function you can also write in the component, because I am only searching, because this is value. Okay, this is complete value, and on here we have type Reddy or Kumar or Chandra something. Okay, but on here we have array. Same things, we have write this function in the component, and filter data from component and show the on here in HTML. Okay, but why I am doing custom pipe? Because separation of concern, I am using custom pipe. Separate things. Suppose that we have some we have some common feature, like we have search. Suppose that I create the one component search function. I have suppose that I have 20 component. Okay, in the 20 component, we have 20 drop down. Okay, and we want search like these things. Okay, so suppose that I am not creating custom pipe. Okay, so we need to write 20 function in separate component. Suppose that we have 20 component. Okay, in the 20 component we have 20 drop down. Okay, so every drop down we have some logic based on search. Then we have created the 20 function in separate component. Correct? But if you want to same function, all logic is same, searching is same, so we want write one common function. Okay, reusable function. Okay, through this function we can do, through the one function we can do all 20 drop down function work. Means we have 20 component, and in 20 component we have 20 drop down, and through the one custom pipe, we can do all drop down filter we can do. So for that we need custom pipe. Mainly, you can say, rather than Angular, we have created in the C#, we have some common function, some common functionality. Okay, in MVC or backend. Suppose that you have um, in uh, in some validation in C sharp, or some common calculations, so we can create some common function. Okay, same things on here. We have custom pipe, so we have some common filtering. Okay, for that we have created the custom pipe. Main concept of this custom pipe. Okay, so I suppose that I am on here. We have created one drop down. This is like a drop down. I am only searching. I am not focused on the design. Okay, suppose this is a drop down. I search these things on here. And after that we have 50 component. Same drop down on 50 component. Okay, then through the custom pipe we can do filter.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah, okay.
Any confusion?
No.
Okay. So main point, this is a custom pipe, and one is a built-in pipe. So through this built-in pipe, and we have custom pipe, and we have on here, this is a built-in pipe, and custom pipe. Custom pipe, you can create um, you can create for some custom logic. Okay, and for that we have command using ng generate p pipe and pipe name. Pipe name. This is command for that. Okay, this is a complete pipe, built-in pipe, custom pipe, and after that we will talk about the go to the some basic things. We will talk about the bootstrap. No more in bootstrap, but only uh, some text boxes or table design or something we have already discussed here. Okay, so actually
Okay.
bootstrap is a framework. Bootstrap is a framework for designing responsive UI. Responsive UI. What is the meaning of responsive?
Uh, Work with different types of computer, laptop, like that, tablet, cell phone.
Correct. Means responsive means when you same website in um, different platforms size, then according that it is adjust when you open the mobile, then according in adjust in mobile, like we have open in on here. uh, Get bootstrap bootstrap.com. Okay, so I just inspect and on here. Okay, this is based on mobile. According it can be adjustment. Okay, iPhone, Samsung, all things according that it can be adjust. So this is a it can be it this is responsive. This thing is responsive according dimension it can set. It's called responsive.
Okay.
And on here some we need to, when you install the bootstrap, then you write the command npm install bootstrap at the rate and which version you want to install. So you can install on here and just open, go to the application. Okay, just I check on here we have available or no. Go to the package.json. Okay, on here we need to check dev dependency we have. I on here I am checking bootstrap is available or not available. Okay, so we need to install on here npm install. Okay, bootstrap at the rate version you can install 5.3.7. Okay, so now you can check on here bootstrap not showing on here. Just close and open bootstrap. It is not showing. Okay. It is installed in the dependencies. It will install on the dependencies. So why it not come on here? Okay, through this he can use on here through the dependency he can use. Okay, so I then I will talk. Okay, this is some basic things we need to install Bootstrap for some UI design. After we will talk about the routing.
Okay.
Routing. Just I come back after some time. Come back on the Bootstrap step by step.
Okay.
Routing. Actually, routing is a means routing means when you go from one page to another page. Okay, suppose that we have multiple pages. Okay, suppose home page and we have home page and contents page or different. We have 10 pages. Okay, 2 pages. Okay, so then home page to contents page. Then we need further we need to rewrite one page to another page. It is called routing. Through the routing, we can move one page to another page. So means serving uh, component based on serving component based on requested matches. Suppose when you click the home page and click the home page, inside the home page, which value we have passed, okay, we value pass contains us. So then exact value check contains us and move to the contains us page. Okay, so on here, based on the requested merged URL. Okay, serving component based on requested match URL. It's called routing. Okay, so for that, what is the need on routing, how to work? So just I go on here. For that, we need on here first app.config.ts file. App.config.ts file. Okay, on here, this is a file. Okay, this is a file app.root.ts. On this file, we add the multiple components on here in this file. Okay, this is Angular \router. This is used for the routing. This root component through this provider router. Okay, provider router through this provider method. This is a inbuilt function through the Angular through the npm. This is a inbuilt function provider router. Through this provider router, this is rendering through the provider router. This is a function. Okay, provider router is a function service enable the routing. Okay, set up the provide necessary to enable router functionality for the application. Okay, allow the set up route uh, set a feature and should be enabled. Okay, through this function on here we have pass this component. Okay, on here we have add the pages. On here we need to add the pages. Okay, so you can add on here uh, steps. You can add mention add uh, steps to implement routing. First, add a service in app.config.ts. Okay, add a service in app.config.ts. Okay, inside
Okay.
the provider, inside the provide router, provide router, inside the provide router. Okay, and pass routes as argument or parameter. Argument like provider provider router parenthesis routes. Okay, this step you need to follow, and after that and okay, this step need to follow. Okay, this app.config.provider.root. Okay, go to the on here. Just go by config.ts file. Okay, you can see import provider router. Okay, this is come from the plugin. This is a root. Okay, okay, add service to the app.config.ts provider router. Pass route to the argument provider router and routes. This routes pass in the provider router. This is on here we need to pass. On here we need to pass. This is a route, but this is a provide router come from the this plugin. This is in node module. Okay. On here in this service we need to pass as argument routes. Okay. This thing
Okay.
understand, and then go to the app.root.ts file, and on here what we need on here and on here write code. First a value is path colon like home. Okay, and comma component colon first component. Just I check on here how many components on here. Okay, give me enough. Just I create one component. Array model directive data binding. Okay, so this is we have I have generated one component mg generate component first sample. Okay, first sample. So I go on here first sample. This thing we need to add. First sample. Okay. This is a first page is a first sample. I create just one page, and second page, comma, copy. Just a copy and paste. Copy, paste, copy. Okay. So first is a home. Second is a we have data binding. Data binding. Okay. Data binding. Data binding. Okay. Third is a directive. Directive we want to in the directive we want to add with the parameter. When click the directive and with the parameter. So what the syntax write on here? Colon it directive sample. Okay. After that we have pipe pipe sample pipe sample. Okay. Suppose that key when you click then we have no page found. Then where where my page is redirect. So I copy this page. Okay. Okay. Then we have this is a double string build card. Okay. Then this redirect to the then redirect to on here. If you not page found, then redirect to home. Home. Okay. So just format okay. Just format this code and this code this uh, add on here. Okay. So now run the application. Go to the browser on here. Okay. Just I run this page again. Uh, ng serve. Okay. So go to the browser, localhost 4200. Okay. Now this by default this routing will come on home page. Okay. Because we on here not page anything. Okay. Then by default go to the home page. Okay. After that
Okay.
this copy and replace to the data binding. Okay. This come page on. This is a this come right correct data binding page. Just home. Okay, not rejecting pipe. Okay, this is not redirecting. Just I check on there. Something issue. Maybe copy paste. Pipe sample. Okay, pipe sample directive. First sample. Okay, so suppose that I go to the home page. Then home page first sample. This is your home page. Okay, this person pin. Then okay, page is not redirected. What the issue? And okay, actually we need to some more setting on here. app.ts. Okay, on here this is okay. On here we have only registered 5. Okay, these things you maybe remember in the last session we have registered on here because only app.html page is rendering through this index.html. Okay, this is the app root and app.ts. App.ts, this is app root. Okay, app root is on here app.html. So this is a rendering on here. So we need to comment this code and we'll talk about the mm, placeholder. Okay, in MVC we the at the rate render body,
Yeah.
Okay, same things on here. We have router outlet, router router outlet. On here we have same things. When you rewrite home page to content as page or home page to directive page, 5 page, then page all contains rendering on the router outlet. This is a placeholder. Router outlet is a placeholder. Just write on here. Router outlet is a placeholder where every page is rendered. Okay. So comment this code and what the issue is coming. This is showing router angular. Okay. So okay, we need to import one plugin on here, router outlet. We need to these things on here. Okay, now just check this is running. Okay, go to the on here. Okay, just you can see on here first sample is work, correct? First
Yeah.
sample home page is rewrite. Just I remove these things and I open the pipe. Then this pipe page is open. Then again go to the uh, data binding. Okay, then data binding which page will come. Okay, and again suppose I have passed dir. Okay, this is a parameter wise dir backslash suppose on here 1 2 3. Okay, then this directive page is open. Okay, so I am only do through the pass the URL. Same things we have created the nav bar. Okay, we will create the nav bar. Okay, you can say like menu. Okay, through this we can do all things on here. Okay, so on here this is working routing. This things is routing on here. This things routing on here. We first again repeat the code. We need to all app.root.ts file first. We come on here app.config.ts. On here we need to provide a router. Provider router pass the roots class on in this this is a roots. Okay, on here we have defined all the components defined in the power router, and go to the app.roots. Then on here we have all component is register. Okay, so go to the home page, then this page is rendering in the outer outlet. Then go to the data binding, then data binding component is rendered in the outer router outlet. If not page found, then this is a build card. Okay, build card. Okay, so page redirect to the home page. Okay, this concept only routing in Angular. So we have app.root.ts, app.config.ts, and we need to register. We need to register one plugin router outlet and one this register router outlet. This placeholder. This is a placeholder where HTML is rendered. These things. There is a five things you need to remember how to uh, routing is work in Angular.
No, sir.
So I will go to the uh, how to create the menu, how to work. Then go to the bootstrap. Okay, we have created the navbar. Navbar. Okay, I some take that design from here.
Mm.
Mm, like menu, this we have create some HTML on here. This is good. Okay, this is drop down. Okay, so we get this HTML. Copy. Okay, I create one component. Ng generate component. Okay, and nav bar. Ng generate component nav bar. Okay, so nav bar component is created. Go to the nav bar. Go to the HTML on here. Copy and paste. Okay, so copy and paste. Okay, go to the on here app navbar. App navbar. This navbar we need to register on app dot on here. Okay, and also refresh format this code. Just one second. I'm a document. Okay, and app navbar. So we need to register this component in the TS file on here. Import navbar. Mm, um, navbar. Navbar. Okay, so in here navbar. Navbar. Okay, and this component register in the import section. Okay, so we go to the app dot on here register, then again ng serve. What the error is coming? Is the web component supported? Okay, so it's not known element. Known element. So okay, sorry. I registered this component in the pipe dot sample. We need to register on app dot component because this is a app dot component is a main component where it render all pages. App dot component. App dot component. Okay. So copy. Copy and paste. After that again. Okay, now is build. Go to the menu. Okay. On here menu is is coming, but CSS is not working here. Okay. So on here we need to bootstrap we need to register on here because this bootstrap style.css is work globally in the first session or second session we will discuss regarding the style.css. This style.css is globally in whole application. This style.css is work. Okay, so we need to register bootstrap on here. We need to register on here bootstrap for the globally. @ import URL. Okay, on here dot we go to the node module, and after node module we need to search bootstrap. Just type on here bootstrap. Okay, bootstrap. After go to the dist cases. Okay, and on here cases bootstrap. Bootstrap bootstrap main.css. Okay, so just hold on. Okay, now check the browser. Okay, can you see? Looking good.
Yeah.
Okay, so same things you can see on here. Go to the home page. This is home page, and on here this page not working. Okay, we need to work on it. Okay, but just I doing on here styling CSS menu. I am only creating menu from the bootstrap. So I go to the navbar. I go to the navbar on here. Go to the navbar. Okay, open navbar. Actually, in the React class is not work on here. on here class name is a class name. On here class is not work on here. So class is a class name. Then control paste class class to class name. One by one I replace. Replace. Okay. So on here class replace to class name. Okay. Then go to the menu. So again this menu is not work. I just achieve. Okay, I just check this because I take the class name. Okay, okay. On here this is good, but in the TS file, in the TS file, in the JS file, JSX file, it will use uh, class name. On here it is fine. Then we need to redirect home page. On here we have pages. Another page is one is a home page. Second page is a directive. Data binding. Okay. Third page is a directive. Directive. Okay. 1 second. Third data binding, home, directive, and copy. And here pipes. Pipe. Okay. So we need to write on here how to redirect on here pipe page. So on here we have router link. Okay. On here redirect to one page to another page. In the HTML href. In the HTML href we have href, but in the Angular we have right on here router link. Okay, this is a property binding on here router 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 link. Okay, in the property binding
Okay.
router link is equal to mm, big bracket, in the big bracket page name. What the page name we have? Go to the router. Just go to the router. We have page name is pipe. This page name match on when you redirect. Okay, then pipe. Just close this page on here. Pipe. Okay, copy this page. What the error? Router link since not a known property, because router link we need to register this router link in the nav.ts file, nav.html file, ts file. We need to register this page. Just go to the on here router link 8 on here cube. No, router link. Okay, router link. then okay. Okay, so this is a go to the right to 5 page, and same things we are doing on here. Page name we have, I don't know page name. Then page name is uh, just go to the root.ts file. Root. Okay, page name is direct dir and id. Id means what is the 1 2 3 something you can hit.
Mhm.
dir uh, dir comma. Okay, 1 here, right? 1 2 3 something you can write. After that we have data binding. So then we have also some things. Router link property binding. Router link is equal to big bracket small and copy data binding on here. Okay, this is data binding, and on here home page router link is equal to big bracket small, and you can add on here same things match from if.root.ts page. Okay, 5. Okay, I all page we have edit. Okay, suppose that when you click the any menu, then we want to change the color name. When highlight, I click the that menu. Like when you click the home menu, then color changes. A home menu is red, and go to the another page, then color will change another menu name. Okay, the directive pipes. So for that we need to one CSS right on here style dot highlight dot highlight. Okay, background background color, you can write something. Okay, and border radius and paste. Okay, copy and go to the navbar. Navbar, then remove. Okay, on here we have one um, attribute on here, router link active. Router link active. Okay, router link active is equal to class name. Router link active is equal to class name. Router link active class name. Okay, these things we have. Router link we need to add in the HTML. Go to the navbar on here, router link. Just add on here router link active. Copy paste. Okay, so highlight dinner is in the navbar. Okay, navbar is not just navbar. Mm, eh, mm, maybe some wrong over here. Navbar highlight. एक दो 1 2 3 and sorry, I have on here syntax issue. We need to break it, then we can add on here. Okay, so also on here add paste. Then this is maybe running. Property highlight does not exist at the time navbar. Okay, you can take this system maybe just like this. Okay, on here no need to break it. Simple write on here router link active. Simple. In the big bracket we no need on here. Okay, so go to the one here. Okay, then click on here. Okay, color is change. You can see
Okay.
color is change. On when you go to the directive on here, color is change. Go to the pipe, color is change. Directive, color change. Data binding, color change. On here, data. When go to the home page, color is not changing because home page is going to the home page. Home page, color not change. Can you get to? Okay. So by default is a home page. Okay. So on here not color change. When you look another menu on color is changing. So okay, this is a okay, this is a navbar and routing. This is complete. Okay, now we will talk about the layout of some classes. Mm, we have some table designing here. Suppose go to the directive. Go to the navbar first. Go to the navbar on here. Bootstrap table. Okay, like this table design and table hover. So table class. Okay, like this. You can see. Okay, this is a format of table design. And we have for the text box we have write the form control and form select for the drop down. Okay, row column. Suppose that we have mm, go to the this one. Yeah. Suppose that we have multiples of 12 column. Okay, so we have divide 6 by 6. Then throw the column 6 divided by two part. According that we could do the design. Okay, we do the design. Okay, this is a table format, container. Okay, from control, from group, from mm, controls, from control is for the text box. Like this, you can use this is a text box. Okay, so we can apply on here text box class is on control. Okay. So you can see in the text box. Okay, this is look good. Apply from control on here. Suppose that we need to apply on here drop down. We have drop down. Okay, this is drop down on here class on select. Okay, then you can see in the drop down. Okay, this is selecting some looking good.
Okay.
So still you have any confusion?
No.
Okay, we have on here router outlet and mm, router link, router link is used for page redirect. Okay, in name bar and router link active. Router link active is used for this is for selection. Okay, these things you got routing, serving one comfort panel through the AJAX URL check, step to implement routing. Okay, service appconfig.ts provide a router and router for the root. Okay, router outlet for the placeholder. Each placeholder where every page is rendered. Okay, router link we need pass the page name and router link active for the class highlight class which page is active. Okay, these things we have implemented today, and from tomorrow we will do start lazy loading, and then start form, reactive form and template form. Okay,
Okay.
from tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
So